Milan wins 2-1 and it feels like a defeat. Why? Because not only are they out of the Champions League, PSG and Borussia Dortmund tie, which means PSG and Milan finish with the same amount of points, but because PSG handed a big defeat to Milan when they first met, the first meeting between the two teams, that means that Milan is out. They are going in the Europa League. Milan come back in this game. They were losing 1-0. They end up winning 2-1. Jolinton in the first half for Newcastle. Pulisic and Chukwueze for Milan in the second half. But for 60 minutes, guys, Milan not on the pitch. Milan not on the pitch. They came out playing like if they already had the qualification in hand. They did not. They were so flat. I don't know if it was because of the atmosphere at Newcastle, because they were too afraid to make any mistakes, but Milan suffered incredibly in the first half. The first half, it was all Newcastle all the time. Tomori having to make that big save off the line. But Milan suffered the wings. They suffered Newcastle's constant pressure. They couldn't put two passes together. And even when they tried to counterattack, Newcastle would double or triple team them. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't going anywhere. And in fact, after the first half, Milan was down 1-0. I think they had one small occasion with Leao, but no real shots on net. It was disgusting. So much so that I said, I can't believe this team is trying to qualify for the next round of the Champions League. Playing this way, they will never make it. Now, fortunately, at the 60th minute, Milan a bit lucky. They're able to score the 1-1 with Pulisic. Right after, Magna has to make an incredible save. It ends up hitting the crossbar as well. Milan then hits the post with Leao. Chukwueze comes in, he scores the 2-1 for Milan. Tomori hits a post as well. It could have been 3-1. And Theo in the final minutes actually gets a good chance as well. No keeper in the net, off the corner. Instead of passing the ball to the other player, he decides to shoot from midfield. He completely misses the net. Horrible decision. And I gotta be honest, today, guys, the players that impressed me the most, of course, Mike making that big save was one thing, but Tomori today, solid. Not only saving the ball off the line, but hits the post, and overall his game during the entire 90 minutes, he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. He was their best player in defense, but Milan overall, guys, something's missing. Something's missing. Yes, there's injuries, and even Newcastle had injuries, and the DAZN commentator kept saying Newcastle has so many injuries. Yeah, we all know, but Milan has had 28 injuries this season, and it ends 2-1. It ends 2-1. Milan come back, they win in Newcastle, big victory, but at the end, it feels like a loss. Yes, they move on to the Europa League, but that wasn't the real objective. And this will also hurt their chances for the club competition in 2025, the new club competition. They won't qualify for that competition. It will probably Juventus and Inter. It's 50 million euros that doesn't go in Milan's pockets with this exit of the Champions League. Guys, il mondiale per club, that's how it's called. So it's unfortunate. We still get to play in European competition. Milan has to improve the team for the second half. Hopefully some of the injuries come back. Hopefully they do something on the market. But so far, guys, not impressed. Not impressed with this victory. It's a victory that feels like a loss. Let me know what you think right in the comments. Like and subscribe.